everyone. I'm Paula Edgar with the Metropolitan Black Bar Association. Very pleased to be with you all here today for MBBA Learns, a fireside chat with Alfonso David and Jason Starr of the Human Rights Campaign. Our Black Lawyers Matter, addressing implicit bias to advance inclusion for Black attorneys in the legal profession.
And welcome to COVID-19, the nexus of health, race, and class.
Nothing should ever happen without pictures. We walked outside, picture. We ate lunch, here's a picture of it. No, but seriously, because we are in a content-driven world.
So my boyfriend, you might know him, his name is Jeff Bezos. He says, your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. I love this as a definition because it allows me to kind of amplify the next step forward. It's what people say about you when you're not in the room, which is important, but it's also what you say about yourself.
Knowing how to express your brand and provide people with the language and the content in order to foster it when you're not in the room, it is a key factor for success.
Goals have to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound, or timely. Like, this is not, I want to lose weight. It's, I want to lose 10 pounds by June, right? This is not, I want to make more money. It's, I want to be a millionaire by December. If you are on a Zoom and you turn your camera off, and there are times when I need to do that as well, but what's going to be the perception about you because of that? That you're not maybe a team player, that you're not engaging the way that they want you to. Lots of firms and organizations are struggling right now with the fact that they can't engage with you. And so you have to do extra.
We're talking about a concept called implicit bias. If you've heard of it, or unconscious bias, raise your hand. Have you heard of this topic? Okay, keep your hand up. If you think you can define it right now for me, if I told you to stand up and do it, keep your hand up. Okay, this is why, so I'm glad, because these significant hands went down because we hear the concept, but we don't really sort of know how it plays out. Basically, all of us have biases. Every single person in this room is biased. That doesn't mean that you're all evil. Some of you guys might be.
Edgar teaches courses to help CEOs and their employees identify and tame their unconscious biases to improve internal interactions with one another and external interactions with customers.
Essentially, the way that our unconscious biases are formed, right, leading to those automatic assumptions and the way that our brain works, is the things that we learn from our kitchen table when we were growing up, from our personal experiences, from society, and who taught us, who our colleagues are. And most insidiously, in my mind, is media and social media. Those all lead to our understanding of different groups and people, and what our thoughts are about their abilities, lead to unconscious bias, and then come out in the ways in which we interact with each other. Diversity is like being invited to a party. So if you're invited to a party, all of you were there, you're at the party, yes. Hey, back in the day when we used to be able to be in parties without masks on, but anyway, right? So you can be there. The room can be diverse. The room can have tons of people in it, or not these days, but inclusion is being asked to dance. I would say even more so, inclusion is being asked to do whatever it is you would like to do at the party, because some people aren't able to get up and dance, right? And so inclusion means that we are responding to what you need in the space in order to feel included. To say to you that America has an anti-Black racism problem, the world has an anti-Black racism problem, and the legal profession has an anti-Black racism problem. So we'll take a minute, take a deep breath in that, and then we're going to jump in. We all have different places of comfort level in our interactions in which we might perceive that the actions of the other person might be sexual harassment. And that's something that we should be very thoughtful about, because it is the perception of the victim as to when they can say and actually make an allegation.
The tagline for my business is engage your hustle. Everybody has a hustle.
Because we can do it. What can't we do as Black women, period, hard stop, leaders and lawyers? Because the intersectionality of this is not lost on me. We are all these things. I check all the things at one time. I'm not one over the other. I'm all the things. My favorite quote from Audre Lorde: I am deliberate and afraid of nothing.